likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So Penn State's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Sweet cut there. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. The inside handoff. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. The Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do. And you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the big fella. Tackled after picking up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Fights off a defender. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Fleming. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Allard. It's caught. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They want to throw it. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Jackson. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Shakes off the defender. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Flips it out in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the 1st.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Penn.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hunter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Washington sends out the punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Quarterback empties his backfield. Dropping back, it's Allard. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Riggs. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Oklahoma. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on second down. Finds his man. It's Hunter. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pulls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He wants to throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Firing to the right, complete. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. To the air on first down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Penn State! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Boston. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He finds a dead spot in the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boston. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Using the quick game. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the returner is stopped. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Happy Valley.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll open the second half with a run. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Washington wants to go quickly. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Quick strike complete. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to throw it again. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
The give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd. crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pocket starts to collapse. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now 2nd and 10. Going to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's Allard. It's complete to the right. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. From the shotgun, the inside give. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Huskies. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants to take the top off. Snags it down the right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, so it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. The throw to the outside is complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Quickly to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.